In a few hours, I will be taken from here and executed. They will do as they have done to my husband and so many of my friends and family. They will cut off my head.
Marie Antoinette, Queen of France, about to die a lonely, gruesome death in front of a crowd screaming for her blood.
This is the Place de la Concorde in Paris, where the Queen met her terrible end. But I was surprised to discover that Marie Antoinette wasn't actually French at all. She was born in Austria. Marie was just 14 when her mother, the Empress of Austria, arranged her marriage to the King of France's son. It was a way of sealing the friendship between the two countries. But neither Marie nor her husband-to-be had any say in the matter.
I am to leave my mother, my family, everything I have ever known. I will never return. I am allowed to take nothing. Even my clothes will be changed for French ones. I shall be completely alone.
This was to be her new home, the biggest, grandest, most fabulous palace in the whole world, Versailles. All the top people in France lived here, and everything about the place was designed to impress.
For all its grandeur, it was hardly a home, and we can only guess how terrified the 14-year-old girl must have felt when she first arrived here.
But within just a few years of arriving at Versailles, Marie was crowned its queen. This was her incredible, luxurious, over-the-top state bedroom. At Versailles, every day was filled with showy but pointless rules and regulations. Marie, young, attractive and easily bored, hated these rules and longed to escape them, and the dull people who swarmed around her.
So, more and more, she began to do as she pleased, breaking the rules and cheering herself up by spending money. Lots and lots and lots of money.
Oh, see how they catch the light. Are they not perfection?
She had so many dresses that she couldn't possibly remember them all. So a special book was made with samples from each one. Every morning, the Queen would look through it and stick a pin in the one she wanted to wear that day.
She may have been the Queen, but many of the French court hated her. She was an outsider. Who was she to laugh at their rules? Sick of being stared at and criticised, Marie escaped to a private apartment. Here she could enjoy the company of her friends and small children, and she spent as much time in them as she possibly could.
Whatever her many enemies thought about her or wrote against her, as the Queen, Marie Antoinette always led fashion. The most bizarre craze was the towering hairstyle she made popular. The hair was combed upwards and powdered white, and the higher and the more complicated the style, the more fashionable it was. Some ladies' hair was so big that they had to bow to get through doorways. Mice were sometimes found nesting inside the ridiculous hairstyles. And just imagine having to carry that weight around all day. The king gave Marie a very special gift, her own small but perfect house. It was near to the palace, but somewhere she could relax and feel private. Of course, it all looks lavish by today's standards, but compared to the sheer vastness of Versailles, Marie felt this was her real home.
But as time went on, Marie wanted a change from a lavish lifestyle. Now she helped to set a new fashion for all things simple.
Gone were the rich fabrics, the glittering jewels, the ridiculous hairstyles. Now the Queen favoured clothes made from cotton and muslin, pretty but comfortable. Nearby, she built a tumble-down village, the perfect backdrop for her new simple life. It was all a bit like an outdoor theatre set. A farm with tame animals was just a short walk away. Maria created a little world of her own where she felt safe and happy. Only her closest friends and family were allowed here, which meant that gossip and scandal soon spread about what the Queen was getting up to in her hideaway.
I wonder, what do you suppose those old crones at the palace would make of Her Majesty's secret paradise? They are sure to be full of spite about it.
But away from Versailles, the ordinary French people led very different lives. Most of them were horribly poor, many were starving. And as the years passed, the pressure on the king to do something about this grew and grew. It didn't help that his wife was so unpopular.
My enemies at court spread vicious rumors about me. The Austrian bitch, they call me.
At last, in July 1789, a revolution broke out in Paris. An angry mob marched to Versailles, many of them determined to kill the Queen. When the news came that the mob were on the way, Marie was in her beloved toy village. She rushed back to the palace, little knowing she would never see her secret paradise again.
In fact, she was very nearly caught by the mob, escaping only at the last minute through the warren of passageways hidden behind this panel in a bedroom, leading to the king's quarters and safety. But perhaps it wasn't such a lucky escape after all.
The royal family were brought back to Paris.
Ah, welcome, citizens.
Now, they were prisoners of their people.
First, the king was tried and sentenced to death. He was executed on the 21st of January, 1793. With the king gone, no one and nothing could protect the Queen.
Or her children.
This is a terrible place.
Shh! You are the King of France now, and kings feel no fear.